is Madam Deara Atieno Owino. I'm currently taking diploma in mathematics and statistics at Kenya School of Tibet. I'm going to take you through this unit that is complex numbers. Before we start ourselves, can we arrange ourselves in two columns? That is good. I'm going to take the attendance. Valerie Atieno, Joshua Waldengo, Mary Kumbe. That is good. So our topic of today is complex number. And when we talk about complex number, we're going to talk about the real parts and imaginary parts. There are those numbers that they don't have square root, but complex number tell us we can have those square root. So our date of today is on 4th August 2025. And our topic of today, the topic is complex number. Our subtopic, addition and subtraction of complex number. Specific learning outcome. Number 1, by the end of the session, the learner should be able to Number one is to define what is a complex number. Number 2, it is explain the imaginary part. And lastly, we are going to do addition, perform addition and subtraction of matrices. Addition and subtraction of complex number. So I want us to remind ourselves from two work about equation. So who can identify that equation? Yes, Valerie? That is a quadratic equation. And is it possible to find the roots of this equation? No. That is impossible because its square root is a negative number. We get x squared plus 1 is equals to 0. So x squared is equals to negative 1. When we take the square root and then square root, x is equals to plus or minus square root of negative 1. So complex number enable us to find the square root of a negative number. So the square root of negative 1 is equals to I. Meaning I squared is equals to what? Negative 1. Is it okay? Yes. Okay. So I want us to look at this chart. And if you can manage to read it, can you manage to read what I have written here?
Yes.
What is it?
Complex number.
Complex number is given by?
A plus bi.
A plus bi. Example I have given there, what is it?
3 plus 2i.
3 plus 2i is a complex number. What is 3?
Real part.
What is 2i?
Imaginary part.
That is good. I have given also the real numbers. Identify there the real numbers.
1, 2, 3.
That is good. What about imaginary numbers?
3i, 4i, negative 3i.
That is good. I want you to manage, if you can manage to identify the real part and the imaginary part in this equation, that is 5 plus 2i. Identify the real part.
5.
What about imaginary part?
2i.
That is good. Can you clap for yourself? So we are going also to discuss on the importance of this imaginary I and complex number in real life situation. Number one, this complex number, it is used in physics, electrical engineering, and also in survey. Is it okay?
Yes.
That is good. So we are going to do the addition and subtraction of matrices. We'll start by addition. So we can add two complex numbers. We take the real part, we add together, and also we take the imaginary part, we add together. For example, Z is given by A plus BI, and this is Z1, and Z2 is given by C plus DI. So, to add complex number Z1 plus Z2, we are going to take A plus C, that is the real part, and BI plus DI. That is how we perform addition of complex number. Can you write this example down? We do it together as a class. Number A is given by 4 plus 6i, Z, and then B is given by 6 plus 7i. So this is the first complex number, this is the second complex number. Let's say it's Z1 plus Z2. So to add it, we take the real part. What is the real part here? 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6, the real part. What about imaginary part?
6i plus 7i.
That is 6i plus 7i. So we are going to add 4 plus 6 is?
10.
What about 6 plus 7i is?
13.
It is 13i. That is correct. So we are going to talk about again subtraction of complex number. Write down subtraction of complex number. Subtraction of complex number, it can also be done as the addition of complex number, where you subtract the real part, also subtract the imaginary part. For example, I have given Z1 is equals to A plus BI, and Z2 is equals to C plus DI. To subtract this complex number, Z1 minus Z2, you're going to take A minus C, that is the real part, plus BI minus DI. That is the imaginary part, and then you get your answer. We're going to do one example for you. So A is given by 7 plus 4i, and then B is given by 6 minus 3i. So to subtract this number, who can manage to identify the real part? Z1 minus Z2. What is the real part here?
7 minus 6.
7 minus 6, correct. Plus, what about the imaginary part?
4i minus 3.
That is 4i minus 3i. So when you take, using your calculators, when you take 7 minus 6, what do you get?
1.
That is 1 plus, what about 4i minus 3i, what do you get? I. That is correct. So that is the answer. Can you write this question down if you can manage? You think about it, and then you share. That is question A is given by Z1 is equals to 10 plus 6i, and then Z2 is equals to 5 plus 2i. Write it down. I'm going to see the step that you have gone through. So you are saying your first step is to identify the real part and imaginary part, that is okay. And then you have added the real part, and then you have subtracted the imaginary part because of the negative number. Is it okay? That is good. Can you clap for yourself? Also write this question down, number B. 6 minus 3i, 7 plus 3i. Think, pair, and share on that question. I'm going to leave you with an assignment. Engineering book by Matthew, page 63, question number. Do question 1, 2, 3, and 4. we'll start from there. In summary, what we have learned today, we have talked about complex number. And we have said complex number has two parts. Who can manage to identify the two parts in complex number? Yes, Valerie?
Real part and imaginary part.
That is good. We have the real part and imaginary part. And also we can perform operation on this complex number, that is addition and subtraction. Where we add the real part and we add the imaginary part. We also subtract the real part and imaginary part. And also we have talked about the use of imaginary part I in that complex number. It is used in physics, engineering, and also in survey. I think that will mark the end of our today's session. We see each other next time. Make sure you have done your homework. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Have a good day.
Same.